San Antonio. San Antonio. Oi. San Antonio. All right, we are live. We are live. I'm gonna check one thing and one thing only. Let's see. There we go. There's that. Hello, everybody. No me juzgan. It's 11 something at night, and yes, I'm eating chips. I haven't eaten them yet with my Subway. 11 p.m. on mine. I technically did it at 11 p.m. Ando comiendo unos egip's con un agua because the saltiness of the chips it bothers my mouth. So yeah. Ay, santo Dios, qué día hoy. Qué día hoy. Like the title says, everybody has opinions. I think that's what everyone seems to have opinions. That seems. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. And I'm going to touch on some things that I am seeing from the outside in. I am not directly involved. You can say that I'm directly involved, but I'm not. I am only seeing it from the outside in. Now, you may choose to like it or not. To be quite honest, I don't care. You don't like certain people's opinions. Well, why am I going to expect you all to like my opinion? So, my opinion might not be popular to everybody's. My opinion, it's gonna. What's the proper word for it? Se va a enojar un poquito de gente, maybe. But again, I don't care. I can. Let's see. Hold on. There you go. There's that. Right now. So I'm gonna wait for a little bit of people to come in. It's only been about. I had like so many tabs open. It's only been about 2 minutes and 41 seconds. I am trying very hard not to curse because I curse a lot. Plus, I was editing something here, so that's why I have my headphones on, and I just decided to leave them on. I hope you all had a fantastic day. You all were productive. Y'all got done what you needed to get done, and the most important thing is, if you're struggling and you feel like, oh my god, I can't. There's nothing else I can do. Like life sucks, this and that. Hijito y hijita de mi vida. You are blessed to be alive. Every time you wake up and you're breathing, that is a blessing. It is. You don't. Yes, money helps. Moolah helps. Para ir a flip una 20, it helps. But the fact that you're alive and you're breathing is what's a blessing. Hell, I'm lucky to even be alive. Y Lays, patrocíname por favor. HEV. Bueno, puede ser ching. Ahí está. Patrocíname por favor. Hill Country Water is the same thing as Donzi, the same thing as all those fancy ones, except for Fiji. Fiji does have a different taste. Okay. Ophelia, if you're, how many minutes do I have until I get the curse? If you can tell me that, please. Because I've heard it's 4. Ah, hell no. Sorry, yeah. You know, take it. Heck no. Candy Crush, no. Especially with RA, my palate is very sensitive. Like, everything has gone screwed up. These are very salty for me when they didn't used to be. Ketchup, if I eat too much ketchup, it's like my mouth is burning. Mustard, barbecue sauce. And I'm not even eating spicy ketchup or anything. Yeah, but even before, like, I used to love them. But then they started adding way too much lemon. And, Ah, no, that's right. I'm not gonna ever fucking monetize on this shit. So anyway, there are. Espérate. Ahorita, chingado. Ah, sí. No, hombre, nunca voy a monetizar en este pedo. Never. I'm not doing this for money. Like everybody, I have my freedom of speech. Thank you. Es mi mansión de Dubai aquí en Bronzeville. Es mi mansión de Dubai. No, hombre. I would have. I'm not ashamed of my room. I did it in my first life. Only thing is, I was putting laundry away, and I literally have it everywhere. Like, there's 4 sections of my bed. I do it like this. Here's my pants. Here's my shirt. Here's my pajamas. Here's everything else that goes. So yes, mi casa de Dubai aquí de la Ottenglor, es the first floor. It's the first floor. Aquí no vivo en el Ottenglor. Vivo by St. Joe chinga. If y'all are not from Brownsville, if you ever come to Brownsville, drive through the St. Joe neighborhood. Ahí, el pinche casota que está ahí, as soon as you go down the curve, I wonder if I can find it. I'm going to show you what my house looks like. And you're going to like it. Es de Dubai. Es de Dubai chinga. A ver, en mapas de Google. Let's see. Hombre, sí. Yo creyendo que vivo en un casa de Dubai nunca. Jamás. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. Aquí está. Here we go. Is this it? No. This is it. Oh, son of a biche. Right here. Hell yeah. Les voy a enseñar mi casa, chingado. Como te digo, es casa de Dubai. Es casa de Dubai. Mira. Share screen. Ahí está. Mira nomás. Pinche casa hermoso de afuera. This neighborhood, you can see the damn address. I just clicked on it because I looked at the map and I know where the house is on the map. Y'all, this neighborhood, if you ever come to Brownsville, nomás para to cruise, and you want to look at some nice houses, aside from going in the Alton Glory area, you go to this area because this is like old rich, where all the kids that live in this neighborhood go to St. Joseph Academy and pay $20,000 a semester for fucking tuition, I think, or at least it's 10. It is nice. So this is where all the ricos live. Mira mi casa de Dubai, mira. Mira la casa de Dubai, mira. 2 pisos, ahí está. Un parking, cosa. Chingón. And then we keep going. Y pum. Ahí está mi estudio, donde hago mis lives, donde antes hacía mi gaming lives. Ahí está mi estudio, si quieren. Ahí está. Lo rento por $1,000 a la hora. Yes, you're going to hear me speak a bunch of broken Spanish. Deal with it. But there's another house. And yes, I am one to drive down this neighborhood. Why? Because these houses are nice as hell. And it gives me inspiration that one day I may own a house like this. Where is it? Okay, we got to go down this way. If I'm ever having to go in the downtown area, I will purposely take the longest freaking way there so I can go through this neighborhood and just see the houses. Especially during Christmas. Is this? No, todavía falta. Is it? Ahí está. ¡Bam! Esta es mi segunda casa aquí. Mira nomás. And now, now it's at Maze Quarters, but my first house, I used it as my studio where I used to do my gaming lives when I would game and stream Call of Duty. But yes, mira esta casa hermoso. This house is nice. And yes, I use it as freaking inspiration. Let me go back to it. Árale. Mira. Yes, it is. I can confirm for a fact that this neighborhood is the trick or treat neighborhood because this is where they give out this and another. Not even the country club, not anymore. But this neighborhood and a neighborhood in the Alton Gloria, they give the full size candy bars. No como nosotros que estamos ahí está de Variety Pack y sí que se fue bien. One day, Candy Crush, one day, I will have a house like this, mi casa de Dubai. But yeah, there's like all these. There's another house. Is it this one? I like. I mean, it's all dirty because they have the leaves, but it has like an old rustic house. Let's see. And this is just to get to the downtown area. Now, the other house I like, because I pass it every so often. Depende. Is this it? I think this is it. Aquí, mija. Aquí, Sanamaviche. No. I'm looking for that other house that I like. No. What the hell? Ahí está. They just redid this one. The outside of it. They just did this one like a year or two ago. They redid the outside. This house is freaking gorgeous. Ahí está. We used to call it the White House because of how it looks. Well, at least in my parents and I used to call it the White House because of how it looks. So yes, Mi Casa de Dubai. If you've missed it, go back to the beginning. And then across the street from it, ¿dónde está la pinche tapa? Aquí está. A ver, a voltearse. Is this house? This is a nice house too. But then when you go down here, a ver, this is another house. I'm house shopping with you guys. Un día. This one. This house is for sale, I think. But look how far it goes. And then you go here. That's a school. This is one house, a freaking property. This is the backyard of it. Like, goddamn. But anyway, we're not here to talk about houses, although I want a house like that one day. Hi, Billy. Okay. I think we can all agree. Like I said, I don't care if we can agree to disagree on a lot of things. But I think we can all agree that everybody seems to have opinions and does have an opinion. Am I right or am I wrong? You guys tell me. If I'm wrong, okay. If I'm right, cool. But everybody seems to have opinions, right? In my opinion. And this is my opinion. Let's see. Tomar agua because my tooth is starting to hurt. Okay. Like I said, I'm this topic that I'm gonna discuss. I am gonna discuss it from the outside in. Now, some of you might say that I'm on the inside, I'm on this and this and that. One, me vale verga. Two, you don't know shit. Now, who here thinks that I talk to Ophelia every single second of the day? Who thinks that? That I talk to her every single day. Like every single day, every hour, every minute, every second. If you can comment, if you think I do, I want to know. I want to know your honest answer on this. Sorry. If you like the video, like it. If you don't, me vale madre. I could care less. Okay. Billy. It's none of your all's business anyway. I'm gonna tell you. I do talk to Ophelia. But to be honest, it's only the good morning pictures and the good night pictures. That's it. I don't talk to her like, hey, mom, like every single minute. No. If I see that she's feeling sick on live, I'll be like, I'll text her, hey, I hope you feel well. Take medicines, vete al doctor, whatever the case might be. Now, do I hang out with her every day? Do I spend time with her every day? And this is, Ophelia, this is not a knock. I'm going to get to my point right here. I'm going to get to my point. Am I with Ophelia every single day? Am I with her every second? Fuck no. I'm not. One, she lives in Raymondville. I live in Brownsville. What the heck does that make the difference? You can meet in Harlingen. The last time I saw Ophelia was when I graduated from college the second time. In person. In 2022 is the last time I saw her in person. And this is why I say it. Certain people want to call me a hater because I comment on her life. That's their opinion of me. That's fine. But do I engage every single day, every second? I try to. Not gonna lie. I try to. But sometimes I'm just listening and doing what I have to do, taking care of my dad, making sure he has what he needs. If he's like, hey, me puedes traer una soda? I go and run to give it to him. Or if I need to handle something with my niece, we're there. And I'll listen and I'll comment. Yes, have I commented on certain things? Yes. I cannot lie about it. Cannot. I have commented on certain things. But how is it that I'm a hater when yes, I have commented things on certain individuals? I have. ¿Por qué lo voy a negar? I have. But here's the thing. I have never threatened. I have never threatened physical harm, violence, none of that stuff. Why? Because I know I can get into trouble. And even then, I don't do that. Not even with people I have bells here in Brownsville that I know personally. I never threaten them. Because what the hell is the point? That karma is gonna come back to me at the end of the day. It's not gonna happen to them, it's gonna come back to me. So yes, the only thing I've ever said is what's out there is public information. Whether it's that individual's profile, the news, videos on different platforms. You can say it's AI, that's fine, whatever. That's your opinion. But how does commenting make anyone a hater? To be honest, I'm going to tell you right now. If any of you were to tell me right now, pinche Vanessa es una gorda, pinche asquerosa, trae pinche grasa aquí, grasa en las manos, I'm not going to call you a hater. Why? Because I know I look like that. I know. No puedo verme. I know I'm fat as fuck. I know I am. I know I have a fucking 50 million chin. I know my arms are fat. I get it. I know. That's who I am. If you were to see me in public, you're going to see that. Why the fuck am I going to get upset with that? Or if I post a picture, if I post a selfie. Si son bullies, me vale verga. I could care less. I've been bullied my whole life because I'm fat. Do I give a shit? No. Me pueden decir gorda, fea, asquerosa, nunca vas a encontrar a alguien, me vale verga. I'm happy the way I am right now. Shut the fuck up. Air freshener, I appreciate it, but shut the fuck up. I don't understand. And yes, do I wish ill will on a certain individual? No. I said it the first time I ever mentioned this. What I wish is for her to get the justice that she wants and she deserves in her mind. Déjala. But to also get help for the issues that she's facing, whether it's legal, whether it's mental, whether it's substance abuse, anything. Because, to be honest, holding on to something for so long te va a dañar. Why? Because I held on to something for almost 2.5, 3 years and it almost cost me my life. I'm not gonna lie. It almost did. Now, people can say, "Oh, well, the way you talk and you have 2 degrees." Yes, bitch, I talk the way I do, and I have 2 fucking degrees. Aquí están. They're still in the tubes. Why? Because the fucking frames are expensive. They're fucking expensive. This one is La Mera Buena, the first one. Bam. No puede ver mucho porque pinche green screen a la chingada. But this is the first one. Bam. Ahí está la first one. That was given to me December 17th. Wait, December 15th or 16th of 2018. Wait, hold on. 18, 17. December 16th or 15th. It was around there. Because it was a couple days before my mom passed. And then there's a second one that was given to me May of 2022. Pinche calodón. Ah, backwards, pensa. A chingar. Órale, con ganas. I talk the way I do. I'm not ashamed of it. Should I tone it down a little bit? Maybe. But I can blame my mother for that because she was the same way. Now, I want to give my personal opinion on all the bullshit that's happening, that I'm seeing. Now, do I see these individuals? No. Only if they pop up on my For You page. I don't have my bachelor's tassel. I don't know where it's at. I think I still have the master's one, or I can order. I still have my cap and gown for my master's. That shit was fucking expensive. But again, going back to the topic of opinions, I don't watch certain individuals. I don't. The only time I see them is whenever I load up YouTube, sale, I click on it. It's the same pendejadas for the past 4 or 5 years. And then I get the fuck out because I don't need to hear that shit. 2, I do not understand why individuals can't take what they dish out. It's simple. Individuals cannot take what they dish out. Whether aquellas are talking about Ofelia, and then Ofelia finds out and she goes in on them times 1,000, y luego ahí están llorando. Again, what the fuck do you all expect her to do? Just sit there and say nothing? And do nothing? Like, that's the thing that annoys the shit out of me is they go after her and she goes, and I'm not mad at Ofelia. Ofelia, don't take this personally, but, and I want to throw this out because ya saben como son. Hi, Linda. So yes, they can't take what they dish out. Ellos están hablando de Ofelia y sus hijos. She goes in and rebuttals hasta el millón. Y ahí están llorando. Now, have I always agreed with what Ofelia says? No. And I've told her. I'm like, Ma, hey, calmado, this is a little too much. I've told her privately. But do you see me bashing on her every other goddamn day? No. Because what the fuck is the point? All I do is I tell her if I do disagree with something that she does, I will go to her personally and be like, hey, Ma, this was too much. This was too much. And she's a grown ass woman. She's old enough to be my mother. I can't tell her what to do. You can't tell her what to do. No one can tell her what to do. She's a grown ass person. She can wipe her own ass and she can bathe herself. She's a grown ass person. But I don't understand. That's the thing that mind boggles me. ¿Por qué se enojan un chingos? And then I personally did hear this person say, hey, I'm gonna stay out of the drama. So I heard the clip like everybody else did. What? That lasted 2 days? Okay, fine. Now, in my opinion, Ofelia's only defending herself. And she has every fucking right to defend herself, just like the other people have the right to defend themselves. Now, out of all people, do you really expect her just to sit there? She's not, especially when you talk about her kids. Kids are a no-go, but yet these people do not they don't understand. They don't. And it's like, how the fuck do you not understand? Now, me da chingo de risa that todos se enojaron because Velda and Ofelia are not, no están a chingazos, no están peleando, no están this. Guys, people can, if there's beef, if there's animosity, people can hash out their issues and be cordial and be respectful. They don't have to be comadres. They don't have to go get coffee at Mañanitas. They don't have to go get breakfast at Denny's or whatever. They can be cordial with each other. How is that wrong? Yes, if they say things about each other, yes. But the fact, I'm assuming, I don't know, I wasn't there. I wasn't the fly on the wall and shit. But if they could hash out their differences and be like, hey, I'm gonna move on. I'm not gonna do anything to you. And the other one, and Vela said the same thing. And they hashed out their differences. What the fuck is so wrong with that? I don't see what's wrong. In my opinion, if you find that wrong, that people can't coexist, that used to hate each other coexist, and they talk their problems out, it's ridiculous. And yes, Billy, they're bullies. To be honest, what I'm seeing from certain individuals is high school shit. Not even high school, middle school and high school shit. Because that's the shit that middle school and high school students do. Mass high school. Am I right or am I wrong? I mean, I can always be wrong. We can always disagree. And the thing is, Ophelia has played clips where they say, oh, yes, grow the fuck up. Ya están peludas, mijas. Me, I'm refraining from ever talking about a certain individual. One, because what the fuck am I going to gain from it? Yes, I've talked shit about her for the past 4 years. Yes. And did it take for her to come after me? Okay, she can call me out. Whatever. She can pretend to say that I'm working and she was going to get me fired. And by the way, for those of you that have not seen the first live, dame champus. Dame champus. How can we do this? Window. Entire screen. Dame champus. Because some people have said that I still work and they were going to come after me. One, I hope you wasted your money. Two, we're going to see what's going to happen. So, bam! This is from my first job. I have never, I'm going to clear this right now. Again, I will say it again because the first time it was botched. I have never worked with Edinburgh CISD. And I'm going to say why I can tell you why certain people think I have worked there. I left effective this day. Hi everybody that's coming in. I left effective date. I put date of request 4/22. My effective date was 6/6 of 2020 when COVID happened. Why? Because I got into grad school. Now, my program at the time, was even still, you had to be a full-time student. Did I realize I was going to take a big-ass pay cut? Fuck yes, I did. Donna's one of the biggest, highest paying districts, but one of the most corrupt districts as well. So, I left because of that. Now, if you think I didn't actually go to grad school, ahí están. This was my acceptance letter that I got to show my sister before she passed away. I got in, I accepted. Then, if you don't believe me still, ahí están mis transcripts. The date awarded for masters, May 12th of 2022. I have a witness. Ophelia was there. Tengo witness. Yes, I show a dropped class because there was a lot of shit going on, but I still made it up. No. Oh wow, thank you. I'm not paying attention to that because I don't have the YouTube buffer. I have StreamYard, whatever the fuck it's called. But yes, degree, first degree. You scroll down, yes, me van a ver. Now these are the old transcripts of the fossil field that is known as SHU-TV TSC. Then they got divorced and they merged with UTPA. Valió pura vergs. Yes, fui un pendejo. I was stupid in some classes. Pero vale madre. First degree, awarded December 16th, 2017. So yes, I have 2 degrees, and they're officially awarded. These are now official transcripts. Now, certain people said I was working still, and they were going to report me. Okay, fine. But it's very funny. Oh, yes, it does take time. But unfortunately, where I was, and we're going to get to there, where I wasn't the right place to be. So, when I'm only opening it so I could see it better. Can you guys see it good? Okay. So we're going to go through a couple screenshots. I have to see here, so we're fine. Whenever you can still access your records. This is a records website that every employee has, whether they're certified or classified. This is where your records are. So, if we click this, I'm proud of them. The only thing is I'm not paying almost $230 each for a damn, yes, por el favor de Dios, $230 for each frame, no gracias. So, when you're going to access your files, you click where it's circled, okay? We go to the next one. There, obviously, I redacted sensitive information because 1, you're not going to know certain things, and 2, you're not going to know my phone number. So, we're going to look at three different folders. The first one is the notice of resignation / separation. You click it, y te da esto. Look at the date. I'm going to try to zoom in as much as I can. There you go. Ahí está el date. It was done. Ahí está. Completed 4/23 of 2024 at 3:10 p.m. BISD moves very slow on certain shit. Trust me. Okay, so you click that. ¿Verdad? Sí. You click that. It's a generator. It's a form generator. Yes, I was Fine Arts. My full name. You come if no addresses. Thank you very much. You click print as PDF. I already had it saved because I was doing these screenshots to prove people. Because to be honest, I may have 2 degrees and all, but 1, I don't know. Math is a fucking horrible subject, and photoshopping is worse. So when you click save and you open it, here we fucking go. Notice of resignation separation, my name, blah, 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 resignation, continuous payment. I got paid monthly up until my contract ended, whatever. Why I left, we all know why I left. Now, this next part is called the workflow. This is the chain of command, basically, of where all your shit has to go through. It goes through a shit ton of people, and they take their sweet ass time. So, ahí está. Obviously, redacted personal sensitive information. The entire workflow of my resignation. When the last one was approved, bam, Bam, because you have to review it. Now, the next one I'm going to go to is this. We're going to click on exit form. You click on it. I did too because I'm telling you, BISD, when it comes to paperwork, San Antonio, they mess up sometimes. I'm going to tell you a secret. They screwed up on my pay. When I came to BISD, they didn't pay me my master stipend. They had to pay me a lump sum at the end of the year. So, haha. But anyway, so you click on this. We have exit form completed 4/9 of 2024 because you have to do them in certain steps. So, once you do that, son of a bitch, I'm going to zoom this. Bam! This is another form generator. And then when you click that, you save it. Obviously, I had that covered because it has sensitive information. Boom! Resignation with notice. I did not get fired. Hijitos de mi vida. Hijitas de mi vida. So you have that, and then everything you have to turn in, the reasons, whatever. Then the workflow again. Now, if you still think, oh no, she's fucking lying. Okay. So the next one, falta una. Whatever. This. Release later. Certified employees. You click it. This. Ahí está. I have worked since June 11th of 2024. And that was a letter they sent me. They mailed me to my house. I have it scanned because whenever I have to file certain things, I have to show that. Now, is this the last one? Yes. Now, if you really think that I'm lying, let's go to the next one. This is the website where you find your pay stubs. I'm going to tell you right now, I can't get into it right now. Why? Because if you are familiar with, a ver si puedo. Because if I can, I can. Can I? Are you fucking loading for me? Because if you are, I'm going to do this live like I did the last time. Yeah, no, I can't. Why? Because BISD is very, very, like, after a certain time, with anything, you cannot get into the pay stub. You can't get into Hack where they do attendance and grades. They lock it. Why? I don't know. But on the first live that I ever did, you can go back to that. Now, this is where you get your pay stub. My user ID, whatever, fine. You click it. You go to the menu, you go to check stubs. Hijitas! Last time I got paid was in July. That was the last time I got paid. Because if you're ever familiar with the district, if basically how it works is like if you work the month of August, you get paid what you worked in August and September, and that's how it works. That was the last time I got paid. And I did full screens because if people thought, oh, she's just doing it, whatever. A ver. This is done on the 13th of January at 5:19 p.m. So if certain people want to say that I'm working, tú dime dónde. How have I been able to survive off of not working? As much as you all know, I do like to spend money. I do. I may not dress like it. Siempre ando in jeans, shorts, or jeans and t-shirt, short and t-shirt, chanclas, me vale madre. But I also saved my money because I knew teaching wasn't going to be forever. So there's that. I don't work. Stop fucking saying that I work. You can, if you want, call the district and find out when my last day was. Ellos te pueden decir chingao. You're going to waste your time. But anyway. Now, going back to opinions. And if people are so concerned about what an individual does, Why the fuck do you say, oh my god, I don't like her, I don't like her, es una mierda, es una asquerosa, es whatever other fucking words they say? ¿Por qué chingados tienes esa opinión? If you don't like them, why do you watch them? Can someone make that make sense? Why do you watch somebody that you don't like? Just to give your opinion that you don't like them? Okay, you don't even have to watch them to say that you don't like them. What the fuck is your what the fuck is that? No, and if people are so concerned, if they need topics, I can give you two very good topics right now. One, what Governor Hot Wheels? Yes. If she's so irrelevant, why the fuck do you still talk about her? Move on. Move on to something else. Move on to a different topic. If you need topics, I hate to say this, but I'm going to help you right now. There's two topics what we're going to talk about. One, what Governor Hot Wheels is doing to the state of Texas education system. Well, it's three. Hi, yeah. So, yes, one, what Governor Hot Wheels is doing to the education system here in Texas. Two, what President Cheeto Head is doing to the Department of Education. And three, then the only thing I will ever agree on what this son of a bitch has done is his ban on transgenders, women, transgenders playing in women's sports. Now, the first one, if you guys are so concerned about education and stuff, or you're into communities and you have kids in schools, this applies to everybody, not just the rich kids, not just the poor kids. It applies to everybody. Watch. Let's see. Present. Share screen. Here we go. Texas bill that lets families use tax dollars for private school swiftly sails through Senate. Meaning what? The voucher scam that this damn Hot Wheels governor did passed. And that was the only way he was. I hope he releases the funds. Why do you ask yourselves this? Why do you see on the news a lot? School districts are in debt. School districts are meeting to consolidate departments and stuff like that. Why? Because that motherfucker never released funds for the previous year. So people are hurting. Shut up. Now, the whole voucher system was for private school, for kids to go to private schools, and it was going to affect the public school system, and it was also going to affect free lunches and stuff, especially down here in the valley. In regards to free lunches, do you all not realize that some of these kids depend on those 3 hot meals, because it's breakfast, lunch, and if they stay for after school, they get fed. Sometimes that's what the kids depend on because the parents are too poor to buy food. They're going to take that away, and it's going to tie in with the Department of Education. Now, the whole voucher system. Okay, if you want to give underprivileged kids the option, yes, the option to go to a fucking private school. Look, it says there, under Senate Bill 2, families could receive $10,000 a year per student in public taxpayer dollars to fund their children's tuition at an accredited private school and other expenses like textbooks, transportation, and therapy. Then $11,500 for students with disabilities and a $2,000 a year per year for homeschooling. Tú dime. This is a topic. You can talk about this. Tú dime. What fucking family is going to be able to afford another $10,000 out of pocket for their kids to go to school? In the valley. Si no son doctores, si no son hijos de high-ranking police officers, high-ranking marshals, todo law enforcement. Me vas a decir que una familia humilde is gonna afford that shit. Because I can use an example. St. Joseph Academy here in Brownsville is a very good school. Prestigious in sports and academics. Their tuition is about the same amount as a college tuition per year. That won't even cover it. It won't. So if you're that concerned, like if you really looked into the school voucher, because I don't like doing research as much as Fede says I do. I don't like doing that much research. But if you really look into what this fool did, he screwed over public education. He screwed over teachers this whole school year. He could have released funds for those teachers to get raises. Well, they get paid almost 4,500 a month or 5,000 depending on the years. Yes, pero tú dime, con the way bills are, the way groceries are, you think a teacher that makes almost $4,000 a month is gonna live off of that? I know teachers that took out second jobs because they weren't making it, and they were 10 years, 15 years teaching. If they have a mortgage, car payment, all that stuff. Really look into that if you want a topic. Now, here's another topic for you. Is this not this is the same thing? Now, here's the other one. The Department of Education. Here's another topic for you guys. President Trompas wants to get rid of the Department of Education and move education choice, or the states would have rule over education in their states. Texas would be fucked beyond belief. I can tell you that much. Do you all like? Here's the thing. And some of these individuals have students in public schools. If they don't and they're grown, okay, cool. But if you have grandkids that are in public school or something, this is going to affect them if it actually happens, because it has to go through the Senate. Trump wants to get rid of the Department of Education. If that happens, there goes your free meals in schools, because that's federally funded. It is not state funded like most people have said. It is federally funded. 2, those students that are in special needs classes, or they have accommodations for dyslexia or learning disability, se va la chingada. Kids that are on 504 plans, IEP plans, students that are special needs that are going to school, that is going to be gone if this fucker gets this bill passed. How is that not a topic? I'm not saying that these individuals have kids in 504 plans, but if they do have 504 plans or IEP plans, what the fuck are you going to do when they get rid of it and your son or daughter doesn't have accommodations for testing, for classes, for anything? And then what the fuck are you going to do when this fucker gets rid of free lunches and free breakfast? You think parents are going to have change to give their kids to go to buy lunch like they used to back in the day? No. Most parents can't, because they live paycheck to paycheck. That's another topic you could talk about, because it might affect you, it might affect your kids, it might affect your grandkids, whatever. It might affect anybody in your family. And then if you can look on TikTok, where he's signing the thing so it can go to the Senate, obviously, because it has to go to the House and the Senate, where Trump said, where they asked Trump, why did you hire Linda McMahon as your Department of Education secretary if you're going to get rid of the department? In layman's terms, he said, I wanted to do such a good job so she can lose her job. The bitch is a millionaire, so who cares? But what the fuck are you hiring people for, motherfucker? No. Now, the last topic that you can think about to do, and this is, well, there's other ones. There's immigration. Yes, it's taxpayers' money, but you think this fucker realizes? No. And the fact that pinche Elon Musk has access to the US AID, whatever the fuck it's called, he has access, he has control over it. Yes. How the fuck did this fucker not think to do a gun bill when I think the day inaugurated or the day before, the day after. In a span of 3 days, there was already a school shooting. Did this fucker not think to do that? No, because he has the NRA, he has and the other associations for guns in his pocket. Hi, KK. I want pluckers. I want pluckers, please. Like, how did this fucker not think of a gun reform bill? Oh, but he wants to get rid of Mexicans that pick the fucking vegetables and stuff. I got to wait. Now, the other thing. No, and do you know that now, if you haven't heard, now ICE and stuff can go into schools now. They can go into schools where your kids are without you. They're just there with teachers. Granted, a Chicago school. Yes, granted, a Chicago school did not let ICE in. The CIA covered their asses, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but it's okay. Now, Alice ISD. I'm gonna find it. Let's see. I'm sorry. I just saw something. Ophelia, I love you. Let's see. SD bus. No, business office. Why would I want their business office? Okay, so it's all over the news. Alice ISD released a statement. It's a letter, more so, where they basically are warning the parents that if they have to go to any events south of Alice into the valley, Border Patrol might get on the bus and ask kids for their immigration papers. I don't see that right. Now, KK, I'm not a fucking law person, but to regulate it to one, have a certain age, I'm assuming, I don't know what the gun law is now, but the fact that um I think, in my opinion, have it, you can only get, yes, get rid of, gun free zones because people are still gonna go. Now, regulate it to, okay, like, I'm trying to think of how to say it. I guess there's like a certain age that you can get a gun. Oh no, I'm not thinking of that. No. KK, you're good. No one's ever gonna agree with me, and that's fine. But I'm saying, like, put an age limit to have them go through a psych eval. And maybe that'll help. I don't know. But too many kids have died already. They do, but I'm trying to find the letter. I'm reading the article off of the. Okay, so I'm gonna share this. Give me 1 second. Do I trust the government? Yes and no. I trust the government in the sense they should do the right thing and do it lawfully and the way it's supposed to be done on the up and up, and not be like, hey, te doy 1000 bolas to pass my psych eval. I'm just assuming that happens, but I would hope that doesn't happen. Now, this is the Corpus News saying a letter from Alice Independent School District has caused a stir for parents with their children after posting the letter to their Facebook page Wednesday. Alice ISD released a letter to parents and the community warning that USBP may stop school buses traveling with students on school trips to and from the valley. Like, I've been on band trips in my day. where yes, they do stop and they get on the bus, but they have never asked us as students, immigration status, immigration, like, what's your status? Never. As a teacher and a student, never have been asked. But here's the letter. Ahí está. I didn't think it was here. But here's the letter that Alice ISD released. As many school districts, as our many school districts, Alice ISD is trying to navigate immigration practices as they apply to school districts. We have not had the U.S. Customs and Border Protection enter aboard an Alice ISD bus, and we have no knowledge of it happening in any other district. In fact, it is our understanding that key members of Border Patrol have indicated that school buses and children would not be targeted. We appreciate the clarification because they fucked up in what they're saying. The letter sent to parents by district was sent proactively out of an abundance of caution to allow parents to make the informed decisions regarding their students who travel outside. They said it before actually clearing it up. But still, I mean, the fuck? Anything else? No, this is all bullshit. But this was released after the fact that they released the first letter. Like, oh no, KK. A long time ago, I was still in college. My mom had a very nice 300, white, brand new, todo ese pedo. I'm going to pick up my brother-in-law from work because he didn't drive at the point. Brownsville PD stopped me, and they're like, turn off the car. I was like, okay. I turned it off. I was like, okay. I will lower the window, whatever. They're like, who are you? I said, here's my ID. Here's the insurance. Is your ID fake? I'm like, no, my ID's real. What the hell? Is this insurance fake? I said, no. Go ahead and call them. Here's the insurance. Who's the owner of this call? My mom. Yeah, right. Does she know that you're driving it? Yes. You want me to call her? I called my mom, and PD's like, hi, is this his officer so and so? And I pulled over your supposed daughter, and they say my name, and she's like, the hell are you pulling my daughter for? Did she speed? No. Well, what's the reason for pulling you over? Because I was young and it was in a nice fucking car. Is why they stopped me, because they thought I was fucking moving shit. I'm like, no, never have, never will. But yes, those are some topics. Another one, and this one I do agree with. It's the last topic I'm gonna do to help you individuals. Excuse me. Trump signed an executive order intended to ban transgender athletes from girls and women's sports. That I agree with. Because girls are like the whole swimming incident that happened here a couple years ago. Yes, she wants, and I am part of the LGBTQ plus, I don't know how many community. I am. But I don't think that even though if you're a transgender and you're going to be a female, okay, fine, live your life. Girl, I support you. But you're still biologically a man and you're still stronger than a woman. You're going to tell me that it's fair that he fucking won a swimming contest or she won a swimming contest and they were still biologically a man? It's not fair. That's the only thing that I agree with this motherfucker. That's it. Ah! San Antonio! Yes, taxing for tips, thank God it's over. Because, I mean, I feel bad. Like, whenever I go out, te voy a decir la mera neta. Pinche rheumatoid arthritis is giving me dry mouth. Te voy a decir la mera neta. Whenever I go out, whether it's to dinner or me voy a la peda. Thank God. I mean, what the fuck am I gonna get as I don't work right now? But anyway, si voy a la peda, si voy a un restaurant, I will tip very generously. Why? Because that's what they fucking live off of. That's a topic that you guys can talk about. Instead of worrying about what Ophelia puts in her mouth, what comes out of Ophelia's mouth, what comes out of Ophelia's ass, what comes out of Velda's ass, what comes out of Yaya's ass, fucking talk about shit that is relevant. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna affect you guys politically. And it's gonna affect everybody, not just the rich people, not just the haters, not just these, not just that. It's gonna affect everybody. Like the education shit. That's why I'm not going back. Aside from, yes, because of the whole education system, especially in Texas, it's for shit. That's why I'm not going back. Yes, we all need to pray that certain shit that he wants to do does not pass. Like the Department of Education closing it down, I hope it doesn't pass. I hope he comes to his senses and does not give Elon Musk that much power. I hope. But who knows? Dude, I'm gonna tell you, you know how much in debt I am in student loans? Yeah, because he's not even a elected official. He's just a compadre. He's not an elected official. He's not a secretary of anything. He just decided to give him a job. He dice que se fue bien. Speaking of college, I am about almost $30,000 in debt for student loans because I took out for my whole undergrad. No, not for my whole undergrad. For about the last 3.5 years and from all my graduate. Yeah, very, very. Yes, propaganda is heavy. That's why, like, when it comes to the Texas stuff, I read through like several different websites, like Texas Tribune and stuff like that. When it comes to the national stuff, I tend to see everything else, like what I even Fox News, as much as I don't like them, I will go through everything. Or even then, not gonna lie. Who student loans? Yeah, I still have to pay them. The fuck? Papi Biden did not forgive my student loans. The only social media site that I will follow on this President Cheeto Head is which is it? It's Truth Social. You can't see because of the fucking thing. Look up Truth Social on the App Store. Oh hell no! Even KK, I worked 2 years in Donna. He's the Cheeto Head. The motherfucker needs to get a good spray tan. He doesn't. But Ophelia, the thing is with the Department of Education, those people still have to get paid. Too. That gets rid of funding for the free school meals. That get rid of special education programs. That get rid of if your kids like this. If this would have happened when your kids Goyo and Adrian were still in school, this would have affected them tremendously. They would have lost their 504 plan. They would have lost their IEP plan. Any help that they got, they would have lost. Word on channels. Yeah. He just needs to get a better spray tan. He que se fue bien. Pone pinche Sharpie y pasa todo. But yes, Truth is the only social media app that I will follow when it comes to Trump. One, it's good reading material at night. Because some of the pendejadas, sometimes he says, God damn, take his phone away. But yeah, like, why fucking talk about Ophelia, Yaya, Velda? Who else do they talk about? Just you guys? Just you three? Oh, and then you mentioned the kids. I mean, what the fuck? No, what I think Cheeto had. A ver, espérate. Mira. One. Because I got into coloring again. You met Cheeto Head? Is he actually nice? I don't know. Speaking of Cheeto Head was here in Bronzo watching the SpaceX launch. I got into coloring recently again. I'm a little kid now. But, espérate, dame champús. Is this orange? Because I don't have glasses on. Oh, just... No, it's not orange. Fuck. Is this orange? Oh, fucking use it. Okay. I'm looking at my different markers. This... Oh, fuck Ted Cruz. Motherfucker left us here freezing while he was in Cancun. But hey, that's neither here or there. Oh, wow. Hey, I mean, if it helps, I mean, that helps. Anything that helps. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades of Trump. We got this shade, this shade, this shade, this shade, and this shade. Pinche Trumpas is like 15 different shades of orange. Yes, and Elon lives here in Brownsville. You know what he did just because of SpaceX? There was a community out, like a subdivision out there, that people had lived for years. Por sus pinches huevos. Hi, the queen. Por sus pinches huevos de Trump. No, not de Trump. De Elon. He had offered to buy everybody's houses. Because what he was going to do, he was going to build houses there for the people that work there, whatever, fine. But the thing is, those people have lived there all their lives. Traigo huevos. I like that song. Those people have lived in that subdivision their whole lives. When they didn't offer him, he still got them removed. So he basically, willingly or unwillingly, uprooted people from their houses. Oh, I love KK. I love you. I do. I love you. That's why I'm not arguing like, oh, what the fuck? Fuck you, bitch. No. Because you're a badass. That's why. It's the only reason why. And I have family that's Republican too, and they were like, hey, BJ Trump, yeah, fuck yeah. I said, yeah, just wait till you can't buy huevos, way. Just wait till you can't buy fruta or something. Then there we go. And they're like, what the fuck? And I said, read your stuff. But anyway, Elon moved people out of that subdivision, built SpaceX, supposedly gave money. Oh, they get paid very well. Holy shit! I gotta go back to Austin. I haven't been to Austin in a couple years. Hey, Candy Crush. They pay very well. For a fucking barista, $20 an hour. They're at SpaceX to make fucking coffee. And they transport you. They have parking lots close that are far away from the... Oh, wow. He lives in that subdivision here in Brownsville. He doesn't live in any of the nice subdivisions. He lives in a very simple house that's in that subdivision that he drove people out of. But yeah, he has parking lots that are close to SpaceX where their employees park, and they get bussed every single day. Because I have a cousin who's been working for SpaceX since the inception. That kid, very proud of that. Very proud of that kid. But yeah, Elon, I'm like, he apparently gave all this money to the city of Brownsville to renovate downtown. Have nice places started opening in downtown? Yes, they have. Have I gone? No, because I got better shit to do. But when he gave so much money to the district, which we know everybody who pocketed that money, they didn't do shit. That's why they're closing schools here, because they can't afford it, but yet they're hiring all these bitches and hoes as consultants. 2, the city, the previous administration pocketed that money too. Oh, if you KK, if I'm ever not busy and you and Ophelia come to town, Ophelia has actually been to my house. I don't live in a fucking nice ass neighborhood. I don't have my Casa Dubai. That's my dream Casa Dubai. But my fucking neighborhood is, it's considered on the nice side of town, but it's, I live in the house that my mother grew up in, that my sister grew up in, that I grew up in, my uncle grew up in. I live in a very humble house. I don't have a fucking 2-story house. I wish. But no, I've lived in this house my whole life. But you're 30 something and you were working. Yeah, I still lived at home, bitches, because of saving money. Plus, I have my own room and privacy, so I don't give a shit. But I've been to Austin. I only know the downtown area because whenever I do go to Austin, I spend money at the co-op big time. I have gone, I think the most expensive shopping trip that I did at the co-op was like $500. Um, I'll go to Pluckers. I walk around the campus. I have a friend who lives near Amazon on the nice side. It's a very nice house. But I do want to explore Austin more. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about because I've had friends that live there too. So, haven't been there. Like I said, I haven't been there forever. Like it's been a couple years. But yeah, I live in a semi-nice neighborhood, but it's all. To tell you this, my house was built in the 50s, and it's still standing. I've not had to do major repairs. Luckily, everything's still good. So, yeah, I don't live in a nice house. I mean, I might act like I do, but it's not like pinche fancy casa Dubai aquí en Brunswick. No, 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 no. What else? But yeah, Elon. I mean, the money that he gave to the city, they are renovating downtown. But by now, I would have expected, since SpaceX opened here to now, I would have expected at least Elizabeth Street to be nicer. But if you go down Adam Street where all the prostitutes used to be, they're not there anymore. Why? Because all the nightclubs are there that are nice and all this. Yes, my home is my home. I am very comfortable here. I live in a fucking cardboard box. That is my home. But yeah, Elon gave money to the city. Never happened. Let's see what else. But yeah, there's so many topics you can do, but yet you want to have an opinion on Ophelia, on Yaya, on Velda. Now, I'm gonna be honest, and I spoke to Velda. There was a point in time where I wasn't speaking to her, and did I say stuff bad about Velda? Yes, I did. But here's the thing: Velda never did anything to me personally. So as a grown woman, I messaged her, "Hey, we hashed out. We're not best friends. We're not cool. But if I go to her live and I say, good morning or good afternoon, Ms. Velda, I hope you have a good day, we can have that conversation. We can agree to disagree. But yet these people hold on to a fucking grudge. Now, the other thing I don't understand is this. Why do you say stay out of the 956 business or the 956 drama? Don't quote. No me hagan quote. But to stay out of the 956 business and the drama when you have other individuals that are not from Brownsville fucking speaking on it or not from the valley that they're speaking on it. Make that make fucking sense. Saying don't talk about 956 drama, don't talk about 956 issues to somebody not from here. It's like saying for me not to talk about President Trump, I'm still gonna fucking and him to not talk about me. If he didn't know who the fuck I was, okay, he knows who, like that. Or it's me saying, oh, like them tell me, oh, don't talk about Abbott, don't talk about Trump, don't talk about Elon, don't talk about this person. But yet, other people that are not from here can talk about them. So how is it that somebody that's not from the 956 can talk about the shit, but somebody that's from out of state, which I don't know how you deal with the cold, because I can't fucking deal with it. How the fuck is she not allowed to talk about it? Make it make sense. That's all I ask. Make it make sense. It's mind blowing. Oh wow, my hair is darker. I just noticed it. It's mind blowing. I don't understand that. I don't. And then what these people resort to as bullying tactics? That's sophomore high school shit. Grow the fuck up. Ya traen huevos. Ya traen ovarios. Ya están peludos. Deja de ser como niños chiquitos, güey. No mames. It's stupid. It's very stupid. Ah, chingo. Exactly. You're from here. Yeah, huevos cost too much. Pinche HEB una caja, and I need to buy eggs. I'll probably go tomorrow or Saturday. But nomás para comprar un pinche caja de huevos de HEB, no, hombre, me. I don't know if it's different in the upper valley or whatever, but un pinche caja de huevos. What the fuck? They just went up. What the fuck? This is the shit that I'm talking about that you bitches and hoes can speak about. What is this? $31.18 for a fucking caja de 60 huevos. My dad's having a fucking concert in the living room, yay. Yes! Yes! Watch, hold on. Let me zoom in Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen. Dame champús. Dame champús. A la madre. Where the fuck is it? Ahí está. $31 fucking dollars and 18 cents for unos pinche caja de huevos. And I used to buy this because it wasn't expensive. It wasn't. At the most, it was what, $10, $15. It started going up to 20. Okay, fine. After that, I started only buying the. A ver, which one do I buy now? Te puedo decir. Now I only buy this one. Look, it's out of fucking stock. So a ver si traen mañana los culeros. Yeah, like there's shit like that. Or A. I don't paint that shit. I already buy them fucking painted. Cause fuck that. That's too much. Yes! Hold on. This is 36 counts for $19. Oh, we used to have a juniors type here candy crush, but it was global. They shut it down because of business. It wasn't good. I don't know see how. I used to go there all the time for my carne asada and stuff. But yeah, like look at this shit. 15 for these shits. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's so much. Ay, santa perra madre. 21. That's still breaking my heart. But yeah, like everybody has their opinions. Everybody has opinions. I can have my opinion on you. But I don't constantly fucking bash anybody. When the fuck have I ever bashed somebody? Have I made comments about certain individuals? Yes, because everybody else does. On a certain individuals, they do. But do I go live for hours on end? This is already too much for me. Do I go live for hours on end? Make fun of their pictures. Show their pictures. And all that? No, I don't do that shit. Candy Crush, what's your question? Como ese the clip cosa de Facebook. Does anybody have any questions? I lived on Padre Island National Park and the island for a bit. Flower Bluff. I've heard Flower Bluff is the worst because my dad is from Corpus. Hola! KK, what the fuck are you feeding your dogs? Yo nomás le compro pinche kibbles and bits a Maxi y di que se fue bien. Would you do a third rebuttal live of the day at midnight? Did I read that right? A ver, déjame ver porque no puedo ver ni madres, güey. ¿Por qué no pones sus lentes? Porque no quiero y me vale madre. ¡Oh! Believe it or not. What? I don't watch this person. $30? Damn. I mean, I don't watch this person. I could care less. But, goddamn! No, after this shit, I'm going to sleep. Goddamn, I am going to sleep. I got shit to do tomorrow. But yes, like, Royal King. Aw, you have both. They're so cute. Hold on, my dad. Ahí estoy. Chingada madre. Royal Cane. Goddamn KK, just give him a play. A golden plate. Golden plate. Only the best. Golden silverware y un pinche baby. Di que se fue bien. Goddamn. But yes, guys, everybody's entitled to an opinion. But like, you can have an opinion about somebody. They can have an opinion about you. Okay, fine. Pero the constant attack. Say that you're not gonna be in the drama, and then like 2 days later you're back in it, and then this and this. Like, it just needs to fucking stop, in my opinion. Oh, good luck. I'm gonna end it with this. I'm about to end it right now, but this is what I'm gonna say. This shit needs to end. It does. You don't have to fucking watch the person. You don't have to like them. You don't have to do shit. But it needs to fucking end. Because it can get to a point where someone's going to get hurt. It's gonna get to a point like that. Oh, good night. It needs to end. KK, goddamn! Oh my god. I gotta see that. But yes, I think that this shit just needs to end from everybody. It does. Because, guys, it's gonna get to a point where someone's gonna get hurt. Whether they hurt themselves or somebody hurts them, whatever. It's gonna get to that point. And something's gonna happen to somebody. Then you're gonna have fucking idiotic people be happy that this person got hurt, that this person got injured, that this person this, whatever the case is. What the fuck do you gain from wishing ill on anybody? What the fuck do you gain from making fun of how they look, for making fun of their house, for making fun of this? If you are so concerned about their house, of how they look or something, ayúdales, güey. Pagan el bill, pagan el pinche cirugía, pagan la casa, pagan todo. But yes, the real life stuff. What the fuck do you get from talking about somebody's kids? You think that makes you feel big? No. Doesn't. What the fuck do you get from making fun of somebody's disabilities? What the fuck do you get from talking about somebody how they look or anything? What the fuck do you get from defacing a car, defacing a fucking tombstone in a fucking cemetery, from breaking a tombstone in a fucking cemetery? What in the actual fuck do you get from it, in my opinion? Nothing! Guys, I believe in fucking karma. Karma will come for the person that it needs to. It might be good. Most of the time, it's bad. A woman got called on Christmas. I don't know if that's sarcastic, KK, so I don't know how to react to that. I mean, me personally. God damn it, KK! But yes, me. Espérate, hold on. I have a little bit of a filter, but not so much. ¿Pueden ver? Güey. Me vale verga como me miro. Like, ya sé, pinche Fivehead, pinche sons para aquí, acne de a madre, pinche gorda aquí, gorda de las manos, los arms, whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck. What these people get out of it, if they get joy out of it, I'm sorry, but that's messed up. It is. It is messed up. And honestly, I don't think this is gonna stop until somebody gets hurt. And that is fucked up. It is. If somebody gets hurt due to all the shit that has happened, I don't want to see one side making fun of that person like, haha, you were a hater. This happened to you, and vice versa. I don't want to see that shit. But I am going to end up seeing that shit. Like me, I'm going to be honest. Even if I hate the person, or I dislike them, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, if that person's parents die, or their siblings pass away, I am not going to make fun of that person. Because I know what it is to lose a mother. And I know what it is to lose a sister 2 years after you lost your mother. It was a mess. I was a mess. I have never made fun of anybody for losing their parents because parents are sacred. Siblings are sacred. But what the like? if something happens to somebody, I do not want to see shit from one platform or one side of the aisle making fun of the other side of the aisle that it happened to. Because you know how fucked up that is. Oh, really? That's awesome. I mean, I've been called ugly my whole life, so I understand. All right, Candy Crush, what's the word of the day? Last thing, y me voy porque me voy a dormir. Well, I'm gonna watch TikToks and go to sleep. What is my dad listening to? Oh, my last opinion. Because I'm listening to the music that my dad's listening to. Um, how do I say this nicely? Joe Lopez should have taken the deal that he was given. Because the deal that was given to him, hey, hagas random drug tests, pee and hair, blood también, for so many months or so many years. You only get probation y you won't get registered. No, he wants to say, no, voy a ir a try. Tengo pinches huevos de toro y este que pedo. What happened? Armando Villalobos, although Armando Villalobos went to prison for corruption because he actually took bribes from cartels. Le dio tronco a pinche Joe Lopez, pinche unos no sé qué tantos daños. Now he's trying to come back. I'm gonna be honest. I saw the son of a bitch at the island singing. Hell no. Hell no. No, he cannot sing anymore like he used to. And then the comments that he made about Jimmy Gonzalez's kids, motherfucker, I'm gonna remind. He ain't ever gonna see this. But that motherfucker needs to remember who the fuck made it possible for half the shit to happen. But the reason why I came up because of the music, and then I saw that Joe was playing in McAllen. I was like, on Valentine's Day or something. I was like, fuck no, I'm not gonna go watch that train wreck. My family is beautiful. We are all different. My next grandchild will be Hispanic and Italian. My adopted son was here tonight. Even got hey, not hey. You're all a blended family. Y'all love each other. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You gotta wait until OM's Sana biche. Pinche Pinche Candy Crush. I wanted to know already, but that one. Alright, guys. I am done. I'm going to sleep. I don't know when I'm going to go live again. I don't know how. Like, Ophelia, I know she does her live show because she makes her tres bolas. I know I'm never going to make tres bolas off this shit because I am not consistent, nor will I ever be consistent on this shit. But, what? I'm never going to be consistent on this shit. Um, I don't know when I'm going to go live. Maybe the weekend. Sometime this weekend. But, yeah. I will let you guys go. If there's a Midnight Madness, somebody tell me because I've been having issues with my notifications. Sleep, yeah, that's true. What is sleep? Yeah, this is. Speaking of sleep, last thing Candy Crush. Damo. This is how fucked up my sleep schedule is when I worked in Donna. On a game day. If the game day was Thursday, leave Donna at midnight, drive back to Brownsville, get home at 1:30, wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go back to work. So yeah, that was a bitch. But yes, anyways, I'm out of here. Yeah, my boy. I am gonna watch some TikToks, watch some TikToks and all this shit, and I will post again on the group. Or if Ophelia posts again, that's fine. If you don't follow me, follow me. I don't know when I'm gonna go live again. I commend Ophelia in going live 3 times a day or 2 times a day. Like, my respects to you, ma. I cannot do that shit. Cannot. All right, I am out of here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.